this has been kind of a horrific week, huh?
Don't you think? However, I don't know if you noticed a headline this morning from North Carolina. Progressive Democrats kicked ass at a very high rate. Like one was 69% to 22%, one was 69% to 27%, and one was 20 points over the other candidate. I'm like, okay, this is a sign from God.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and if we see Tallarico grow stronger in Texas,
you bet. I'm all for it. I'll send him money.
Yeah, he won the nomination. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to A Bold and Distant Future. It's March 5th, and we are right in the middle of Operation Epic Fury. Well, I hope we're in the middle of it. Who knows? This thing could go on for weeks and weeks or months, you know. But
I don't know if you heard the latest on that, but Trump made an aside that said, I'll fight them forever. Just go,
nice.
You won't.
That's a pleasant thought.
Yeah, he's welcome to go.
Let's send him.
I'd be happy to send him, actually. I think he should go right now.
Yeah, he and Barron.
Yeah. I've seen some of those memes of draft Barron. It's like, let's send your son over there.
I think we should send Trump, but I don't think they make Flackfest that big. And of course, then Hegseth would have to call him one of the fatties that are in the army.
Maybe you could write a bomb, like in Dr. Strangelove.
Now you're cooking.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Well,
slap that puppy on the butt with your cowboy hat.
As of yesterday, I have seen that the death toll is over 1,000. Not very many in other countries, to be honest. Iran, of course, is taking the brunt of this. I think they're up to 1,000, and the rest of the joining countries, are in the 30s or 40s, but totaled. But
the sad thing to consider is that over 10% of that 1,000 was from one school that was hit, wiping out almost 150 young girls.
Children.
Yeah, children.
Yeah. This is like murder, cold-blooded murder right out in the open. No one is questioning it. I mean, doesn't this totally go against international laws of war?
Yeah.
Just bombing a leader like that?
I don't know. I mean, I think the world will spin quite nicely without Khomeini, but I'm a little concerned about taking out 180 school kids.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a massacre.
Yeah. Well, the U.S. will blame it on Israel, and Israel will blame it on the U.S., so.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, who's calling the shots?
Yeah.
In this one. I guess we've probably heard the news is just ongoing here about this, and I'm trying to detach myself from the news and not watch every last minute of it because it's just too depressing. I find it's very hard to watch, kind of to be in that mental state of kind of anxiety. Is anyone else feeling a sense of mental anxiety? I know I am. I didn't think I'd be going to anti-war rallies,
Well, I believe they're happening. I personally just feel exhausted.
Yeah.
I have Trump fatigue.
That's part of what they're hoping.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, however, there were some hopeful signs in these recent elections. I think that's important to consider. And you got to know that you're not, because of what's happening in these early run-ups to the election, you got to know you're not alone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a form of protest, like a street protest, is you're seeing the voice just in a different shape and frequency.
Yeah.
The other thing that brought me real hope was, Eddie, thanks for posting Project 28.
Yeah.
Man, that's what we need to see, and that's how clear it is. Just the removal of money from politics, make it publicly funded as they do in France, and then remove the career aspirations of career politicians with term limits across the board. Those are simple things. What I loved about Project 28 is everyone potentially can agree with that, regardless if you're a MAGA fool or false, a pseudo-libertarian, or conservative, or liberal, or anywhere in between. Now you've got something that you can stand for that has a real meaning.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I'll check that website out too. It's a neat idea to keep building on.
Yeah, we've got 3 years to roll out a strong progressive agenda. Just make it known.
Dubai under attack.
Wow.
What did they hit?
They hit the hotel. That big, massive, weird-looking hotel.
Got it.
Oh, the barge. What's it called?
The visual atrocity.
Yeah.
The Burj Khalifa? They hit the barge?
I thought it was a Trump hotel. Is that no? Okay.
No, it was like their iconic hotel.
Oh, really?
I believe. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about this, but that's what I thought I saw.
It's really important to appreciate is these distraction strategy, because I heard that released. Now, I don't know if it's just to Congress. It wasn't made public yet, but released to Congress were the deposition of Ghislaine Maxwell trial, wherein it was stated that Trump had sexual assault with two 13-year-old girls. So the next day, so it was released on that Friday, and then the next day was the attack. So if any of that is true, then we can see how ugly the Epstein world is, as well as how powerful the distraction incentive is for Trump.
The thing about the Epstein world and how intertwined it was with all kinds of high places, not just here, but across the world. The money net. I mean, there was the other stuff too, but the money net was staggering.
Yeah.
I can't figure out why that happened. Why would one guy have that kind of pull?
Yeah, especially post Bernie Madoff, where people with money have to be aware that there are people like Epstein and others who are going to engorge themselves on your riches.
They hit the Fairmont Palm Hotel.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. It's a lovely thing about having an internet.
Thank you.
I'm curious about why they picked a hotel. Or is it just bad information, It's like, oh yeah, they're here at this place.
I think because it's iconic, precisely for that. It's like hitting the World Trade Center. I'm trying to find pictures so I can figure out which hotel this is. I thought it was that really odd-looking one that's kind of off. You said it was on a barge?
No, the Burj Khalifa is the one it's that tallest building in the world thing, unless somebody's usurped it now. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, the Tom Cruise
stacked up and up and up
jumped
and up
to the top of that.
When it first happened, when they were building it, there were guys skydiving off of it and stuff, or paragliding, whatever you call it.
Okay, I've got a picture of this now, the Palm. It's got the Atlantis kind of themed water park. It's kind of, I know about it. I've never freaking been to that area. Cool looking water park. I'm looking at pictures. And they have a bunch of dolphins.
They got dolphins?
Yeah, they have dolphins.
Cool.
And they offer dolphin interactions. Hopefully they didn't kill the dolphins.
Yeah.
The kids club.
There's some international outrage over that, wouldn't there?
They have a teen dance place. They've got this amazing glass sculpture. It looks like an amazing place.
You're gonna have to share this. You're gonna have to share this website you're looking at.
Well, this was troubling to me. This bombarding of the consulate in Pakistan. Was it in Karachi? I think it might have been in Karachi. But
that's my old home turf.
Yeah.
So and I can see. Yeah.
These are Shiites living in Pakistan. Is primarily Shiite, so they align with Iran, right?
Yeah.
Pakistan is primarily Sunni.
Yeah, primarily Sunni, but
that.
Let's have a big Shiite population. Yeah. This was this happened when we were there as well.
I mean, this is the thing about, Trump really should have his FIFA Peace Prize revoked, because what he has unleashed and what he's uncorked is just endless years and years of retaliation and
Yeah.
revenge killings and bombings and other horrendous things are going to happen to take out this major Shiite leader, you know?
You guys are aware that Pakistan has been lobbing bombs and missiles into Afghanistan, right?
No, I didn't know that. Speak
Not
more to
following that.
Yeah, that's been happening. It actually started before we decided to dance with Iran,
Yeah.
but only by a matter of days. You have to wonder if these are connected. I mean, I wonder if they're connected.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Picture absolutely reeks of what happened in Kuwait back in, was it 90? Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, because we went to Turkey in 91 and everybody was saying we were nuts.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pre-war in Iraq tactics.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, what does Turkey have to do with it?
Nothing, but it's right next door, you know, so people were like, are you out of your mind? You're going there now? You know?
But Turkey, as a NATO ally, has been attacked.
Yeah.
As well, so that throws another wrench in.
It also had Diyarbakir, the U.S. air base.
Yeah.
Well, if Turkey got attacked, and then they attacked that British base on Cyprus, they're inviting NATO. And NATO's reluctant. I don't know why they would do that. Strategically, it makes no sense.
Yeah. Wow.
Have you guys heard this news about the Department of War talking about the religious, you know, aspects of this?
Absolutely insane.
Let's bring about the Armageddon. These people have a death wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trump has been appointed by Jesus to bring Armageddon so that we can start over again. Well, I'm going, yeah, you know, well, he's working on Armageddon, but I'm not sure about the start over.
Yeah. Watch a little bit of Fallout and then, talk about Armageddon and recovery.
Isn't it the Antichrist that's supposed to kick it off?
Yeah.
Well, there you are.
I think
Exactly.
it's
All I want to know is who does the Antichrist's hair.
the devil's haircut.
Or probably the beast. Well, wait, the beast is the Antichrist. Probably the false prophet. Are you guys up on your revelation?
Wait a minute.
No.
The beast is pregnant by the... Okay, never mind. Have they had that baby yet? I haven't been following South Park.
No, South Park kind of dropped off, didn't it? I mean, they haven't had a new episode for a while.
Did they get slapped down too?
I kind of think they must have. I know they had to apologize to Hegseth.
Who owns South Park?
Well, I think it's Matt Stone and Trey Parker, isn't it? But they're on Paramount.
Paramount. Yeah, so that's just CBS.
Yeah.
Or NBC, I forget. Yeah, that's CBS. Which is owned by who?
And now it's owned by some awful person.
Yeah.
I don't remember who. There's so many of them.
One of the guys from South Park started a draft Barron Trump website.
Oh, did they?
I don't know if I put a picture of it here, but I visited the website and I took a screenshot, but I didn't think it was apropos. But they've started up a, was it draft? Yeah, draftbarrontrump.com. I'll put the picture up here.
I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, add the link when you get a chance.
I will. These numbers are a little bit behind. It says 555. I think there were over 1,000 killed in Iran, and 13 in Lebanon. That was Israel sending over bombs to Lebanon. Marjorie Taylor Greene is predicting World War III. She's saying, "Hey, Trump, what are you doing?" She's becoming one of the most vocal members of Congress against Trump, in some strange way.
Yeah, the old adage about the broken clock.
There was a headline this morning that she stated about I don't know if it was the vote in Texas or whatever, and she goes, maybe people are going to wake up because they realize they didn't vote for Armageddon.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, go Marjorie.
Yeah, I trust her about as far as I could throw her.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, but I do like that. I do like that quote.
Nah, I think the right wing is going to sort of join up with the left wing on this. It's already happening.
Yeah.
What frightens me is, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is a big part of this, I believe, among others, is that we're going to see a rise of anti-Semitism on both sides. Yeah. But when the right does anti-Semitism, they bring it.
Yeah.
And we have to be on guard about that. I really do. Whatever you may say about Israel, they do have some reason to attack Iran. Iran supports Hezbollah and Iran supports Hamas. I don't know if they support the Houthis or not, but they're on record of saying that they just as soon Israel disappear into nuclear dust. Mm-hmm. So Israel's got a case. We don't.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, this is a war of convenience for us.
Yep.
Or is it a war of distraction?
Yeah, Operation Epstein cover-up.
Yeah, there's that. I mean, like I say, follow the distractions or follow the money.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a distraction. My fear is that this is going to be the basis for federal intervention into elections.
Yes.
That this will result in something catastrophic, and I expect something along the lines of 9/11, sometime between now and October. At which point, Trump is basically going to say, "Yeah, it's an emergency. In an emergency, we need to control the elections because they're open to foreign interference, and we now know we have enemies, and therefore we're going to clamp down on who can vote." They're already doing that with the SAVE Act, but...
Yep, I agree. And Marjorie Taylor Greene said, if we've learned nothing, take Trump at his word. And he said he's thinking about a third term. So it's right there in front of us.
The reality is, if he does this, you think the No King's March is big? Wait until he tries to pull that one off.
Yeah, that's the one thing that will unite everyone but MAGA. Yep.
The March on Washington will choke the streets of the entire city.
We're having a march on Washington, or is that just part of the No Kings thing? Is there a distinct march on Washington?
No, if Trump tries to undermine the midterm elections, that's what will happen. There will be a march that will just choke the streets.
There will be blood.
There might be that too.
Oh, there will be.
Yeah, it'll get ugly.
So you're saying I should bring a lot of hay bales?
Yeah.
Bring your hay bales.
Eddie, those hay bales are sounding like a good idea about now. Man, it's there are protests going every weekend. It seems like we've had dozens of them here, but there's one planned this Saturday nationwide. I think I have a thing for it.
Do post that.
Answer.com, but you have to go look up where the location is in your area. I think I have the slide here.
We got to think of other outside the box. I hate that phrase. I think we have to think.
Here it is.
Within a bigger box. Protests aren't going to do it alone, and it becomes part of the landscape. Everybody just sort of expects there to be protests. There's got to be something else that we can do. And I'm at a loss as to what that is. I'm trying to think back to how the Vietnam War was started. How the Vietnam War was stopped.
Mm-hmm.
What we need is renegade ICE agents who suddenly come to Jesus and hit the streets. That's what happened in Vietnam. The whole movement became sort of moribund until the Vietnam vets came back and formed the Vietnam Veterans Against the War and started participating in a big way. I mean, there was a point where they showed up in front of the White House and threw their medals over the fence. It was a powerful moment. We need something like that.
I remember that, yeah. In that film, I title Unremembered, but with Tom Cruise.
Born on the 4th of July?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Playing the veteran, I forgot the veteran's name, who was wheelchair bound. Yeah, I think, Scooter, that's a really important idea, is that whether it's ICE, whether it's congressmen, whether it's somebody else internally involved and committed to this righteous indignation, finally said, no, this is all a fraud.
Yeah.
And that
I hope that, and I believe it will eventually come. One of the things that's kind of ticking me off at the moment is the way that ex-MAGA people are being treated by progressives.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of reaction, particularly this one video where this woman has come out saying that she was duped, that it's a cult. And then she's saying that she's not being accepted by the left. And I'm seeing a lot of a reaction to that from people who are ostensibly on the left, telling her that, well, you're the problem.
No,
We can't do that, man.
No, you were part of the problem. Now you're not. You've come clean. It's but now
hard
you're
not.
not.
It's hard not to say
rejoice
"I
in that.
told you so," isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you build a movement if you keep rejecting people because they don't hold the same doctrine?
Yeah.
It's like a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to welcome people in whatever way we can, and we're going to have to look aside at different issues and just say, hey, we're glad you're here now, finally, because I think the resistance is going to have to cut across all political affiliations and,
Agreed.
you know.
Well, it's not that they're here finally, it's that they're here and they have something to bring.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, having been in the belly of the beast, they have some knowledge.
Right. Well, all of these things are going to have to play out, and I appreciate everyone here lending their voice in some small way to this ongoing tragedy. I just don't know how you can break international law like this and how more people can't speak out.
Because international law is unenforceable.
Right, exactly. It's how they killed Khashoggi in Turkey, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
no one can do anything about it, but that's what we're coming to. It's like,
So they got rid of Mossadegh. I think that's how you pronounce his name.
Right.
The democratic leader of Iran, who was overthrown by the Brits and the CIA and installed the Shah. We would have avoided all this crap if we just allowed Iran to nationalize its oil reserves.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, let's keep watching this, and then again, if there's any need ever to throw up a bat signal. I felt like I wanted to throw the bat signal up a couple of times, but I figured, what could we do but just rant, and maybe 20 minutes once a week is all our nervous systems can handle. It just about is for me. I'm going through a lot of collage projects. I'm tearing up paper and gluing it down. My living room's like a disaster area, but I'm being creative to kind of get out my frustration. How are you guys handling it? Do you run? Do you scream? Do you play music? What do you do to get the frustration out?
I'm repainting my sign for March 28th. It's not right. I'm going to quote James Tallarico. It's not right versus left. It's top versus bottom, but the billionaires don't want you to think about that.
Yeah.
Sort of BDSM, isn't it?
Please send a picture of that when you finish, if you feel comfortable doing so.
Are you a top or are you a bottom? I'm sorry. It's down a...
Thank you, Scooter. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Eddie, for being here. Thank you for anyone listening to A Bold and Disney Future. Take care. Stay strong.
All right.
Stay
Thanks, everyone.
safe.
Bye.
Stay vigilant.
Yep.
Adios, amigos.
Adios.
Adios.
Should I have not said that?